Hi guys, have you ever wondered what 13 would be like if it was rebuilt in Minecraft? Well, I have done that today, and here is the start. I'm just gonna straightforward get into it, and I'll show you the rest of the video. So this is the main bit where you stand outside 13. Normally there'd be like a queue like this, but I'm not gonna recreate the full queue, so I'm just gonna teleport. And eventually you'd go into a room where there's a flashing box, mainly like electric box where it keeps like electrocuting every few seconds. And then you go down one of the stairs and then you'd be routed to these little area. Now you'd have to get in order here, and you'd go wait for the other people to get out that way, and you put your storage in here, and then you go in here, you sit down. Then you would go off in the cart, going down on cart. Now I tried to make this as similar as I can to 13. Obviously I couldn't recreate it, but this is how good it is. Obviously 13 does a bit more turns, and these little straight drops down, I try and make them vertical, but in Minecraft you can't go upside down or vertical down. Now this is the drop track room, where you drop down and then you go flying backwards. And then you'd switch gear down here, and then that's the end. And then normally there'd be an exit here, you grab your stuff, and then you'd wander off into the rest of Alton Towers. Yeah, it took me about 4 or 5 hours. Very much detail I had to put into this. Alright, I'll show you the drop track. What I did was, I put like a detector rail, so when the minecart would go on, it pushed only these 2 blocks underneath. So basically, you'd just be hanging onto 2 blocks, and then you'd drop down. And then you have to make it slanted so you actually go moving, and then you go flying backwards. If you got any questions, just put them in the comments. I will reply in about a few hours at max. Thank you for clicking on this video and watching, and that is the remake of 13 in Minecraft. So like and subscribe, because I spent quite a while on this and put very much detail and effort into it. So I'll see you guys in another video. Have a good day.